My name is Vanessa Hayes. Welcome to my studio. Today we will be painting a foggy morning beach scene using American Journey watercolors. As usual, full details of our supplies will be in the description. I ran across an advertisement for Cheap Joe's Art Stuff, which has now been renamed Journey Art Stuff. Because seascapes are my favorite subject matter to paint, I was immediately drawn to the colors in the Surf and Sand collection. This brand was very reasonable, so I decided to order the set. The first thing I did was swatch the colors and immediately fell in love with this brand. The colors are beautiful and the flow of the paint was excellent, so I immediately ordered more paint. They no longer have a physical storefront, but they do have an online store, and most of their colors are still available, including several curated sets. You will not be disappointed in this line. So let's get started on today's painting. Because one of the color names in this set is Coastal Fog, I decided that is what we will paint. This is a very loose painting, so there is nothing drawn on the paper. We will see where the paint takes us. With my 1/2-inch flat brush, I'm wetting the entire page. Everything will be painted wet on wet to create the foggy atmosphere, so we want a lot of water. I've picked up Prussian Blue on my brush, but because there's so much water on the paper, and the brush also holds a lot of water, I need a little stronger value. I'm working down the page, lighter in the center, and working into the water section. And now I'm adding coastal fog at the horizon of the sky, and I'm blending that in. The next color is Junebug in the water area. Because this color has some green pigment, it will help separate the water from the sky since there's no hard line to differentiate. Everything is softening and blurring. I'm making some areas lighter and a few streaks of dark color. And I'm also leaving a light area in the foreground to indicate a wave. I'm adding a little more Prussian Blue for variation in the color of the water. And I'm also trying to create some details to the waves. The water area is bleeding a little too much into the sky, so I'm cleaning that up. We don't want any hard edges on this painting since we're working on a foggy effect. So I'm smoothing out the horizon line. I want to create some movement in the water, so I'm building up some color underneath the wave and adding streaks towards the sand area. I'm cleaning up the horizon line. While the paper is still wet, I'm adding more color to the sky area. It looks too dark, but the paint will dry significantly lighter. And I'm smoothing out the brush strokes. Now picking up coastal fog to paint the sand area in the foreground. I'm adding some subtle details using a darker shade of Prussian blue, trying to create some shadows under the foreground waves. Again, no hard lines, just color. Now let's create a little separation of the sky and the water. I'm lifting out some paint at the horizon line. Let's remove the tape and take a look at the painting with a nice clean border. Be very careful when removing the tape. Coming back to the painting after it has dried, I feel like it needs more life, so let's add some gulls. I'm using a short liner brush and Payne's Gray for the birds. And now I think we're done. This set is so much fun for seascape paintings, and American Journey has become one of my favorite paints. I hope you enjoyed this painting. Please give it a thumbs up, and if you have not already done so, please subscribe. Also hit the bell for notifications when my next videos are up. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you soon.